Well, it's personal between me and you, and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
Canelo Exposed by Bivol proudly presents something the boxing games are missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of Canelo Exposed by Bivol subscribers. Now, this is the official post-fight review for Tony Yoka versus Marc McAuley, and it ends with Marc McAuley getting an emphatic, unanimous decision over the former 2016 gold medalist from France, Tony Yoka. And it's also Tony Yoka's first pro loss and his 12th pro fight. So let's get into it, man. This fight was never competitive for not even a moment of time. I mean, first round, Bakole comes out, gets a knockdown early on, gets a 10-8 right off the bat. So that already puts Yoka on the back foot, you know. And then, you know, rounds 2 and rounds 3, he pretty much continued what he was doing. Yoka was trying to box and move and get away from Bakole. Bakole just patiently stalked him around the ring, and when the time came to when he got Yoka still, you know, he would throw punches to the body, down to the head, just anywhere he could find to hit him, he would hit him, right? And Bakole also showed the ever improving jab that he has, because ever since the Michael Hunter fight, he's been working on that jab. And you know, he wound up scoring another knockdown. I believe it was in round 4 when he punched Yoka and Yoka twisted his ankle and his gloves grazed the canvas. So there was like 2 10-8 rounds in the first 5 rounds. Yoka really never got out of first gear, and he had some moments like for a round or 2 where, you know, we could see some of the talent and the skills of Yoka. But ultimately, I think this fight was a case of a couple things. Number one, I think this fight was a fight that he took way too early in his career. I give him credit for wanting to test himself, but it's a fight that he took way too early in his career, because being with all the amateur experience he has, all the amateur habits he has, and I've been seeing this with Yoka over his last, you know, couple fights that I've watched, and he hasn't really impressed me or lit the world on fire in the pros from what I've seen him. He has good size, good frame, can punch a little bit, but doesn't really have the best. You know, the best professional habits. He still has very amateur habits, and he hasn't adapted the style to the pros all the way. So I thought it was a bit early for him to take this fight. He wound up getting out of it momentarily, if you guys remember, because remember, he wanted to fight Hrgovic when Hrgovic was trying to find an opponent, and then Bakole said, no, we have a signed contract. You need to honor this contract. And, you know, he honored the contract. He got his ass beat, and he took it like a man. Credit to him, he took it like a man. But I think tonight, more than anything, it really it exposed. And I know we've been using the word exposed a lot here recently because of, you know, Canelo and stuff. But no, truthfully, this guy got exposed badly for not having the right experience or enough experience to fight a top 15 guy. This was Yoka's first like legitimate top 15 guy. Because if you go down Yoka's resume, he's fought some like top, you know, some veteran guys. Like he fought Johnny Rice 5 years ago, and Johnny Rice took him the full 6-round distance. He fought David Allen. David Allen took him 10 rounds before he stopped him. He's fought Alexander Dimitrenko, you know, Jan Duopa, Christian Hammer, you know, those type of guys. But nobody ranked in the top 15 that you would really think was a legitimate threat. So this was his first fight with a legitimate top 15 ranked contender, and he got absolutely destroyed. And look, my good friend and the world-renowned heavyweight trainer, Stacey McKinley, he always told me, Brendan, you know, not every trainer can train heavyweights. Just because he may have had success with another fighter from another weight class doesn't mean he can train a heavyweight fighter at the top elite level. And you know, Virgil Hunter is Tony Yoka's trainer. Virgil Hunter, in my opinion, all of his work he's done without Andre Ward has been, you know, pretty subpar, to say it nicely. And when you look at his heavyweight track record, you know, he trained Dominic Brazil for the Wilder fight. He got knocked out in a round. He trained Yoka for this fight. Yoka, you can make the argument, Yoka didn't win a round. So I think Yoka, for his own sake, you know, he's 30 years old. He's still at a great age for heavyweight. He should do what he can to get away from Virgil Hunter, because Virgil Hunter has shown he cannot train heavyweights, and that's just the honest to God truth. But yeah, I mean, he took the loss like a man. If he doesn't make changes or the tweaks in his style immediately, Tony Yoka is very, very close to becoming boxing's next version of Ollie Harrison. You know, a guy that won a gold medal, had the pinnacle of amateur success, but didn't fully adapt his style to the pros. And when he fought anybody worth a damn, he got destroyed. So that's really where Tony Yoka is right now. As far as Marc McAuley, he on a more positive note, Marc McAuley did a great job. He showed the ability to stay on top of his opponent. He showed his patience. He showed a good jab throughout this fight, an ever-improving jab throughout this fight. And he improves his boxing record in the professional ranks to 18-1 with 13 KOs. And look, you know, Bakole a couple years ago, he had that fight with Michael Hunter where, you know, he got knocked out in the 10th round. And ever since then, I think he's done a brilliant job building himself up, beating guys like Marius Vach, being one of the only men in boxing who stopped Kevin Johnson. He beat Sergey Kuzmin in a very workmanlike performance. And now he snatches the O of a former Olympic gold medalist in Tony Yoka. So Marc McAuley has done more than his fair share of enough for a step-up fight. And I think there's enough fights out there. There's enough opponents out there for Marc McAuley to get his shot next at a great contender. You know, obviously Yoka wanted to fight Hrgovic, so I would like to see Bakole if he fights Zhang Zhilei, if he can beat him, then fight Bakole after that. That'd be a great fight. You know, because Yoka was ranked number 5 in the IBF. Bakole was 15. Bakole beat Yoka, so that should move his ranking position up. We know Hrgovic was in the IBF eliminator, so I would like that fight. If we can't get that fight, then I would like to see him fight the winner of Michael Hunter versus Hughie Fury. You know, I know Marc McAuley will probably still want that Michael Hunter rematch. That'd be a hell of a fight for him. And then if not that, he should fight the winner of Trevor Bryan versus Daniel Dubois. You know, 2 other good names in the heavyweight division, guys that I think he would match up very well with. You know, being that when we talk about McAuley, he's not just tall, but he's also very, very stocky. You know, he's listed at 6'6". He's got a very good jab, but he's also very, very wide. You know, the distribution of his weight is very good for heavyweight, and he's a powerful guy. And he's not a powerful guy in the sense that he's gonna knock you out with one punch, but he's one of those guys that goes in there and he beats you up. Like when you fight Marc McAuley, you know, win, lose, or draw, when you get out that fight, your face is going to look like you've been in a fight. So, you know, got the utmost respect for his bounce back so far. This fight was not competitive. Yoka's lack of professional style really hurt him in this fight. And he's got a long road to become, you know, even a top 10 heavyweight, let alone a guy that could challenge for a title or even win a title. So, you know, boxing's boxing. You know, you never know what's gonna happen. Fighters get reality checks all the time. That's why we love the sport. A guy can lose a fight, and then it may take him some time to rebuild his career, but he comes back better. Right now, whether you like it or not, that's exactly what's happening with the career of Marc McAuley. So I want to see him in a big fight soon against one of those opponents that I mentioned. But yeah, that's my summary of the fight. You guys let me know what you think in the comments down below. Make sure you guys take the time to subscribe. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Dania. So until next time, take care, guys. Thank you for watching another video on True School Sports, the home of boxing. If you made it this far, do me a favor and do yourself a damn favor. Hit that subscribe button and surely you will not be disappointed. You know, True School Sports bringing you the latest and greatest, the untouchable, you know, boxing content, interviews, news videos, breakdowns, live fight reaction extravaganza. We've got a great community of people here, boxing fans all over the world, from America to the UK to Australia, and on and on and on. So join the empire today. Hit that subscribe button. Take care and God.